Hey, I'm Tim McMahon, and welcome to Exposure. It's a summer celebration of the drive-in, and in honor of this classic American tradition, I'm on my way to the Sundance Kid Drive-In in Oregon to see why it's still a hit with audiences.
My name's Jim Walter, Great Eastern Theater Company. We own and operate the Sundance Kid Drive-In. We have since 1989. Well, it didn't come about by us because it came about and was named the Parkside Drive-In many years ago in the early 50s. And it's been here ever since. It was changed in the late 80s into a twin drive-in from a single. And it's been operating continuously for, close to 70 years now.
Commonly referred to as the Sundance, the drive-in's moniker should be familiar to cinephiles.
I chose that name because at the time we had also the East Side Drive-In on Woodville Road, and we bought that at the same time as we bought the Sundance, and so we named them Sundance, and that was the Butch Cassidy. So you guessed right?
I think I did, yeah.
I've always liked drive-ins. I just had a good feel about them ever since I was a kid, though, yeah. It's a good product. It is different. There isn't anything else like it. Little kids and families can come here and act as a family and almost isolate themselves, if you will, but not really. But they got their car. They might put mattresses on top of it, or a pickup truck, mattress in the back, and they lay out there or sit up there, and they eat and they watch. They come early, they play. It's a different and unique type of family entertainment, and just, not necessarily all family, because we get as many people that are not married with kids as we do families out here. And
the wide range and appeal is due in part to the many film genres featured at the Sundance, with family flicks generally appearing on screen 1, and movies geared towards older audiences on screen 2.
We'll play first-run movies on both screens, and we mix and match them with the film companies. It's an interesting concept, but we try and do a pretty good job between, say, the Memorial Day weekend and the third week in August, and having first-run movies on both screens all summer long.
Much like an indoor theater, the Sundance offers an assortment of concession stand goodies. But viewing is unique, as visitors sync audio from the radio dial to the screen.
I would never put you in danger, I promise.
Operating a drive-in is filled with all sorts of obstacles, from tornado damage, which the Sundance suffered in November 2013, to teens sneaking in through trunks, which can provide humorous stories for Jim.
The young lady is sort of nervous, and she gets out, and she goes back to the trunk, puts the key in, and breaks the key off in the lock. Breaks the key off in the lock. And we couldn't get it out, and the girl was banging on it, and the girls inside started banging. And fortunately, it was an old enough car that we could take the back seats out and get the girls out of the trunk. And that's probably one of my more memorable stories that I haven't ever forgotten around here.
Viewing habits are always evolving, but Jim still sees a bright future for the drive-in.
Those that are left and are in metropolitan areas are going to do well, because it takes a good number of people to nurture what kinds of numbers you need here to be successful, and there's certainly enough people in our area that we're confident that we can continue for quite some time. We don't think it's going to change from the movie standpoint, because we believe good movies are always going to make people want to see them, so they know what they're buying, if they're going to buy a video or some other type of thing that they can stream into their home. And we rely on that to say, hey, we're going to be here. See us first. It's always better.